Welcome to FSP Live with Reggie and Tony, where we spend time with the GOATs of the insurance industry. True legends, Hall of Famers who together protected over 100,000 New Yorkers and their families. Take a breath, ladies and gentlemen. Put on your noise-canceling headphones because this is about to get real. Hello, Reggie. Hello, Tony.
Hello, family.
Hello. How you doing?
And welcome to FSP Live. Well, today we're going to talk about your careers, guys. That 36 years of working every single day, coming on in, making things happen. And you did some incredible things throughout your journey here. And you did it consistently. Well, we'd love to learn about what made that happen and why. You know, you've been in one spot, one company for 36 years, and we've talked about just how hard it is to get anybody to stay in one career these days. What made you stay at one place at PFP, working for one company all these years?
I think that starts from the founders of the company, Mr. Sussman and Mr. Schmidt. I mean, they laid the foundation of a family affair.
John and Stan.
Yes. I mean, working to a company whereby you are taken as a family, you have nothing but to give back the same energy they gave you. Because over the years that we've been here, even though, like I said, about 36 years,
Yeah.
it felt like it was yesterday. Because working with them over the years has been nothing but spectacular. I mean, we've made our own family out of this organization.
Sure did.
And the way things are, I mean, they kept the company going for a while. Then they handed over to the young guns, which is Dave Sussman, Tim Schmidt, and John Jr.
Schmitty.
And they took the company from the way it was, and they just blew it out of the waters. And up to today, the company is still going. Reggie, don't you think so?
Well, yeah, actually you're right. I could tell you what, though, you got it right. 36 years is a long time to be with one company. But
We really wanted 37.
yeah, I know you do. But it's very fulfilling, It's not easy to be with one particular company. But when you get to one company, I mean, you find a home. There's no reason for you going back and forth. Like Tony said, the foundation was laid by the people who founded the company itself, Mr. Sussman and Mr. Schmidt. They did a wonderful job of setting the company up. Believe me, you know, Dave. You know the foundation of what it was, what the company is all about. It was handed over to you guys, and here we are again. We're still talking about it.
Absolutely. The greatest gift was them really building what they did with the leaders of the company that they brought on, that were able to really keep their vision going and turn their vision to reality. Some of the greatest people that I've ever worked with.
Yes. That's the beginning. Then when you actually get into the company itself, you found that the product that they were offering.
Yes.
It was one thing to be in the company. Another thing is to know what the company is all about. What they're offering out there for the people.
How would you describe what they're offering? Like what are we offering the people?
Well, he's offering people hope. He's offering people protection. People need protection. People need hope.
That's what the Family Security Plan
That's
is.
what it's all about.
And also, if you remember, Reggie, most of the people that we cater to, most of the large insurance company, they don't even look at them.
Exactly.
That's true.
Because everybody wants to go to somebody that makes $100,000 or $200,000. But these are the hardworking people in New York City at the credit union that we service all time. And these are the people they need it the most. And they will have no where to turn. And here we come. And the human interaction that we give them makes them very comfortable, whereby anytime they come to the credit union, they say, oh, That's Reggie. This is Tony, and this is somebody they've seen over the years. So
I think that's the secret sauce right there.
Yeah,
I think that
yes, it
human interaction with people that are typically ignored by an entire industry.
that's correct.
You two spoke to them, they heard you, and they trusted you.
And
That's incredible.
And don't forget now, the carrier itself also the Security Mutual Life Company.
Well,
Sure.
they make it easier.
That make and make it all work. Well, you have a company like that also at the background, the underwriting company, the Security Mutual Life. They underwrite the policy that this member receives to get in the mail. Make them feel like they actually believe they have something.
And don't forget about the guarantee issue.
Those things.
Whereby people say, "Oh, you cover from the day you apply." Nobody does that.
Right. You walk out, you're covered.
Yes.
And, you've been around to know that when we talk about if something happens to you on the way home, you're covered.
Yes.
And I bet you over your career, there have been people who, God forbid, that has happened to.
I have stories I can tell about that.
It's incredible. Now you've got this partnership with the insurance company. You've got a partnership that you walk into with the company that you've been working with for all this time. And then there's you who come in. Now, think about your career. Everybody talks about management. I want to be a manager. I want to grow. I want to become the big boss. Well, at the end of the day, here you are. You had a career that is incredibly fulfilling, and you've been selling to the people face to face. Those interactions, those human interactions. Tell me, what made you choose to continue to sell versus grow in management?
Well, you just said it yourself.
I did.
Interaction.
There it is.
Interacting with people. I'd rather deal with the members, interacting with them every day, talking to enlighten this member, giving them
Enlightening.
story. Exactly.
I love that.
That's what is it. I'd rather be doing that than sitting in the office.
And also you see people, different faces every day, that makes fulfillment whereby you don't see the same people every day. It's always somebody different. And they come from all different walks of lives, whereby they say, "Oh, wait a minute. I bought a policy from Tony about a year ago. I'm going to tell my friend in Brooklyn. I'm going to tell my friend in Staten Island. I'm going to tell my friend in
Is that the secret?
Queens.
Is that how you did it?
You got to have to do it that way.
Reggie, is that how you did it?
Well, he's telling you. So it's still come down to interaction with people.
Yes.
If you deal with people, love dealing with people.
You clearly do.
And you have a product to give people, to sell to people. There's no reason why I want to go into management. Management is good and all that. They're doing their own superb thing up there in Connecticut.
Yeah, as long as it's somebody else.
Well, like I said, you have you or we have other people doing that.
There's nothing like the fact of what you've done and how you've done it for so long, and you speak and you smile and you remember all these incredible experiences and the interactions with people. But I think about a lifetime, which is what you put into this organization and in protecting people. Nobody goes through life on a straight line. There's nothing, no road is flat.
No.
Everybody's been down.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's had tough times, dark days. So in your career, you've had to have something like that. So if you could reflect on a moment that was low and who helped you, rise up above it.
Well, I could tell you a couple of times, I'll give you an instance that there was one, I said I must have told this story a couple of times before. When you get out of the house every day, you get ready to go to work and do your thing or whatever. There was one particular day I went down there telling myself that day I'm going to at least have 10 sales.
Right.
Put it like this. I went down there, the place was packed with people. And everybody that was talked to that day, people who's been seeing me, would just tell me, Reg, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Not you. I don't believe it.
They're telling me, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered.
It happens.
I don't believe it.
Actually
It
screamed
happens.
at me.
See,
Yeah,
nobody
that was-
ever talks about those days. They only
Well,
talk about the 15 or 20.
Well,
or
that's
all
the
that.
thing. That's see, you only talk about the good parts.
That's right.
Those
You
are the
know.
days you see that you don't really, you stick in your memory.
Who
because you remember-
lifted you up?
Well, I got back home. I got home. I talked to my
It's
kids.
your family.
That's where they come from. That's where
That's
you
beautiful.
need the background of the family, to support.
Yeah,
Tony?
same thing. Actually, if I do recall, one day I woke up and I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't feeling well at all, and I say I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to work. The wife said, "Stay home." I say, "You know what? I have to go to work." And what actually happened was, my son, the first day of him driving, and he had an accident with a car. He never missed a day in school, never. And I said,
He learned that from you, by the way.
yeah.
You know that.
Actually, he got a plaque from the kindergarten all the way to high school.
Get out.
He's the second person in the school that never missed a day.
That doesn't even exist.
I have it. I think I made a copy.
Oh my gosh.
And I went to work. I was thinking about him when my wife called me. I said, I hope it wasn't too bad. He said, no, it wasn't bad. I said, so where's he now? He said, oh, he's back in class.
Oh my.
I said, what class? He said, at school. So what do you mean? You took him back to school? He said, yeah. Said, they checked him out. Everything was good. The car was total. But, he came out, nothing happens. So, I was at work that day thinking, but like Reggie said, I thought I was going to do well. I should have stayed home. But I said, you know what? I have to go. I went home. I only had one sale. And I drove 3 hours. Never happened.
And I know you like to make sure that if you're going to put in the 3 hours, you're going to get the work.
That's one. And another thing, we used to have the paper. When I get to work, in the old days, there was no lifeguard. We used to have paper clips.
Yes.
Reggie and I, we say, okay, how many paper clips you got? He tells me 15. I say, okay, how many have you clip off? He said 10. I said 10. I only have 7. By the end of the day, it's 15. So
No, that brings up such a great point, a question that I've been yearning to ask you. Okay, so you two have done it side by side, separated probably by about 6 miles.
yes.
And every day you would call each other and talk. How did you have this partnership? You have this friendship, this brotherhood that's absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. How did your partnership motivate each of you to keep on going or to become as great as you are?
Reggie, you want to take that?
Well, we just put it like this though. Where, we never really thought about it. That the way people said, how come, we just know. Like I said, go back to what we said from the beginning. You have some kind of discipline in you that you're gonna go to work and do what you got to do.
That's inside you.
You got to make it worthwhile.
That's all it is. You believe in certain things, you go there and do it. So at the end of the day, I don't really see Tony doing this or Tony doing that. I'm doing mine and he's doing his.
It wasn't competition that way.
No.
It was just
we
like-
never seen it like that.
It was just like an encouragement.
Yeah, that's all it is. We never see that, we competing or button heads or whatever. We never even discuss this thing. We just go on by our
incredible.
lives and, that's the way we see,
Tony, did you feel that way?
Yeah, actually, sometimes whatever works with for me in the Bronx, I call Reggie. I say, try that. He called me. I say, try this. And
So
that's what
you
it
helped
is.
lift each other up.
Yes,
See, that's what it's all about.
yes,
That's what family's all about.
Yes,
That's
it is.
why you've been brothers for 36 years.
yes.
It's incredible. Today I want to thank you. I know we've had a great podcast today where we've had a chance to talk about, how you sell, what you do, your career here. Those are important pieces of the puzzle as we try to put it all together. And there's a special thing that makes up a career like you've had. So I want to thank you for your time in doing that. You defined what it means to be a success in the insurance industry. in the greatest city in the world, in New York. And you are going to get a chance to see them live at FSP Live's first ever event in Brooklyn on October 26th at the Tillery Hotel. Make sure you put it in your books. October 26th at the Tillery Hotel. And I want to thank you, Reggie, and I want to thank you, Tony, and I want to thank you all for listening to this great day. Thank you very much.
See you there. Hi, everybody. This is Anthony Williams.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Reggie Lewis.
After 36 years of being part of your family, I know you guys miss me, and of course I miss you.
The whole idea is to grow this entire family. The same product you enjoy all these years, I want to extend the same courtesy to your family, your friends and neighbors.
And you don't have to wait too long before we get back together. I'll be coming to Brooklyn with my buddy Reggie on the 26th of October.
Tillery Hotel, downtown Brooklyn.
And of course, I want you to bring your whole community. And the most important thing, I want you to be there because I will be there.
And I will be there.
See you soon.